Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. It's March 25th, 2026. I'm Alex, here with Jamie, and we're cutting through today's most important AI news. On this episode, Google pushes new agent protocols, the Pentagon's legal clash with Anthropic, Disney walks away from OpenAI after Sora's shutdown, and why some developers are asking, where are all the real AI apps? Let's get into it.
Big day for both developer tools and industry drama. Alex, what's leading us off?
Let's start with Google's push for standardization. On their AI blog, they introduced a developer's guide to AI agent protocols. The post outlines 6 protocols like MCP and A2A meant to standardize how AI agents communicate, fetch data, and even make payments securely. They walk through a kitchen manager agent that checks inventory, interacts with suppliers, and authorizes payments in real time, all using these protocols and a new agent development kit. Google's pitch is that this could eliminate tons of custom integration code.
It's a smart move, honestly. Right now, every AI agent ecosystem is its own little island. If you want agents to work together or plug into real-world workflows, you need standards. Remember when APIs first took off, or even USB and hardware? This feels like that moment, but for agentic AI. If it catches on, it could massively accelerate real-world AI automation, and not just in demo kitchens, but across logistics, finance, even healthcare.
The timing's interesting too, since everyone's talking about handing more autonomy to AI agents. MIT Tech Review just dropped a subscriber eBook titled, "Are We Ready to Hand AI Agents the Keys?" The ebook explores what could happen as we let AI agents make more real-world decisions, everything from financial trades to physical automation. Experts warn that without robust oversight, we're basically playing Russian roulette with society's infrastructure.
That's the tension, right? The protocols Google's pushing could make agentic AI way more powerful, but that also raises the stakes if something goes off the rails. The more autonomy we give these systems, the more we need standardized, auditable ways for agents to interact. Otherwise, you end up with unpredictable black boxes making real-world calls. I see why there's urgency around this.
And it's not just about protocols. Google's been on a developer tools blitz. In the last 24 hours, they announced several updates to Gemini Code Assist, like finish changes and outlines for IntelliJ and VS Code. Finish Changes acts as an AI pair programmer, completing code and implementing pseudocode by watching your edits. Outlines generates interactive overviews for complex code blocks. The idea is to cut down on manual prompting and let developers focus on logic, not boilerplate.
This is the kind of incremental improvement that actually matters for working engineers. Gemini Code Assist is trying to move past the basic autocomplete model and become a true collaborative partner. The Finish Changes feature, especially, if it works as advertised, could save a lot of time on refactoring and implementing tricky logic. And having interactive outlines helps with onboarding new devs to unfamiliar code bases. Google's clearly betting that deep IDE integration is the next battleground for AI productivity.
On top of that, they quietly rolled out Plan Mode in Gemini CLI. It lets developers and the AI collaboratively plan out architectural changes in a read-only environment, no accidental code execution. There's also a new Ask User tool and improved context management for pulling in external data before you write a single line of code.
That's actually huge for safety and collaboration. One of the big complaints with AI-driven coding tools is that they move too fast, sometimes hallucinating changes or making suggestions with side effects. A planning mode gives teams a way to sanity check what the AI is proposing before anything gets committed. It's a subtle nudge toward responsible AI coding.
All of these upgrades are part of a bigger push to turn Gemini into a high-velocity, context-aware coding partner. Their latest blog, Unleash Your Development Superpowers, highlights agent mode with auto-approve, inline diff views, and custom commands. The message? AI should adapt to your workflow, not the other way around.
It's a good message, but the proof will be in the day-to-day experience. Developers are notoriously skeptical of AI hype, especially after promises from Copilot, Tab9, and others. But if Google can deliver a genuinely seamless, context-sensitive assistant, it might finally tip the balance for mainstream adoption of AI in serious codebases.
Switching gears, let's talk about the Pentagon versus Anthropic. Wired reports that during a court hearing, a district judge questioned the Department of Defense's rationale for labeling Anthropic, a major AI lab and a developer of Claude, as a supply chain risk. The judge called the Pentagon's move an attempt to cripple Anthropic, raising concerns about the motivations behind the designation.
This is a big deal for the AI industry. If the Pentagon can effectively blacklist a top AI company by branding it a risk without clear public evidence, it sets a dangerous precedent. It's not just about Anthropic, it's about government influence over who gets to build foundation models. That's especially touchy with global competition heating up.
And it's not happening in a vacuum. Just as the Pentagon fights Anthropic, we're seeing fallout in the private sector. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Disney has exited its deal with OpenAI after OpenAI shut down Sora, its AI video generation app. Sora was supposed to let Disney rapidly prototype content, but with its closure, Disney's walking away.
That's a pretty stark signal that AI partnerships are still fragile, especially when the underlying tech is in flux. For OpenAI, losing Disney as a marquee partner could have ripple effects in both entertainment and enterprise deals. It's a reminder, even big players are betting on tech that can disappear overnight.
On a lighter note, let's check in on the developer community. There's a viral hacker news thread, "Is anybody else bored of talking about AI?" And it's racked up hundreds of comments. People are debating whether the AI hype has outpaced the practical impact, or if we're just hitting a fatigue point.
Honestly, I get it. The AI discourse is everywhere. Conferences, product launches, think pieces. But there's a kernel of truth. While the technology leaps are real, most people aren't seeing dramatic changes in their daily workflow yet. Some devs are asking, where are all the real AI apps? Not just chatbots and demos, but products that solve concrete problems. The industry might need to show, not tell, for the next wave to feel exciting again.
There's another angle to that. A hacker news post called "The Bridge to Wealth" is being pulled up with AI. It argues that as AI automates more processes, high-value opportunities are being gated behind big tech and closed models. The result? The path to entrepreneurship in AI is narrowing unless you have deep resources or access to proprietary tools.